Jeopardy has attempted to get fans buzzing about their summer rerun schedule, but fans aren't buying it. The game show is in hot water for crossing the picket line and deciding to film its next season with recycled questions during the strike. Season 39 of Jeopardy wrapped last Friday, and the game show is airing reruns until Season 40 premieres on September 11th. Season 40 will debut despite the dual Hollywood strikes and with one major caveat. Since the writers are still on strike, new episodes will all be made up of recycled versions of old questions from years past. Sony noted in a statement to The Hollywood Reporter, Jeopardy employs Writers Guild of America members, and the syndicated game show is planning to rely on material from prior seasons as it begins taping shows for the 2023-24 season. Between seasons, Jeopardy is airing a slate of summer reruns as usual, which mostly include tournaments like the last Tournament of Champions and Masters. But when the show posted the rerun schedule to Instagram, most comments were fans saying they weren't interested given the state of the writers' strike. Fans won't watch the reruns. No for me, one fan commented below the post. No writers, no viewers. I won't watch the reruns, wrote another. No more Jeopardy until after the writers' strike. I fully support a huge pay increase for all involved, wrote a third. How about not starting production on the new season when both guilds are on strike, wrote a fourth. Pay your writers, wrote a fifth. I'm really looking forward to these reruns. Some of the best Jeopardy ever. However, please delay taping the new season until the strikes are resolved. Honor your writers, wrote another, filming with material from prior seasons. As Sony announced last Tuesday, Season 40 as it stands will use recycled versions of old material, bypassing the writers until the strike ends and cheapening the show. Fan favorite Mattia Roach, 24, blasted the move. It would be preferable for the season to not commence with new episodes until the strike is resolved. According to the Canadian press, Mattia isn't sure if there are contractual obligations from Sony that have forced the show's hand. But it's clear that the show's producers recognize how critical the writers are to making the show what it is. Amy Schneider also tweeted, disappointed to hear that Jeopardy is considering this course of action. For what it's worth, I, too, will not be participating in any Jeopardy productions that don't use new clues written by their amazing, unionized writers under a fair, collectively bargained contract. Fans are also mixed on the implications of going forward because prospective contestants can memorize the archive of past Jeopardy clues. This also leaves contestants having to contend with crossing the picket line and the question of who would host. Naim Bialik, 47, stepped away from hosting the remainder of Season 39, and Ken Jennings has already been criticized as a so-called scab to wrap things up.